Listen, I tell you a mystery. We will not all sleep, but we will all be changed in a flash, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trumpet. For the trumpet will sound, the dead will be raised imperishable, and we will be changed. For the perishable must clothe itself with the imperishable, and the mortal with immortality. When the perishable has been clothed with the imperishable, and the mortal with immortality, then the saying that is written will come true. Death has been swallowed up in victory. Where, O death, is your victory? Where, O death, is your sting? The sting of death is sin, and the power of sin is the law. But thanks be to God, He gives us the victory through our Lord Jesus Christ. Therefore, my dear brothers and sisters, stand firm. Let nothing move you. Always give yourselves fully to the work of the Lord, because you know that your labor in the Lord is not in vain. This is the word of the Lord.
Thank you. The words of the Almighty are true. I trust this evening we will all understand that whatever has been written is there for our learning and our admonition. Death is not the end. It's just a transition. But we are saying thanks be to the Almighty who have given us the victory through His Son, Yahshua the Messiah, who will, on that day, change the mortal into immortality and the corruptible into incorruptible.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am here to honor the memory of my uncle, Calvin Scott. Many of you may know him as Cockatee, but to my family is Calvin. Uncle Calvin played a very essential role in my life, leaving an indelible mark that I'll carry with me forever. Uncle Calvin was a man of a very significant talent, but perhaps his most impactful role in my life was a silent supporter of my education back in high school. Today, I remember my uncle, a man whose voice carried the heartbeats of a generation, whose lyrics resonated with the struggles, joys, and hope of so many. As a reggae singer, he wasn't just an artist, he was a messenger spreading peace, love, and truth through every note he sang. His music wasn't just about rhythms and melodies, it was about life itself, whether performing on a stage or sharing stories behind music. His soul glowed through captivating all who heard him. His dedication to his craft was inspiring, and he always reminded us that music has the power to heal, to unite, and to spark change. Uncle Voice had a warmth to it that made you feel like you were embraced by the sound itself. It wasn't just the reggae beat that made him unique, but his authenticity. The way his song reflected his own journey, his struggles, his resilience. He wasn't afraid to speak truth to power, to sing about the struggles of his community, to uplift those who needed it the most. I will cherish the memories of his music, filling the house of him talking about his dreams and messages he wanted to share with the world. He taught us that every moment is precious and the fight for justice, unity, and peace is never over. Although he is no longer here with us, his music will live on forever. His legacy engraved in every melody, in every beat that continues to echo in the heart of those who loved him and his heart. I will carry his spirits with me always. Whenever I hear reggae music, I'll think of his smile, his laughter, and the powerful voice that changed the world in its own way. Uncle, you were a true legend. Your music will live on forever. Holy Mount Zion, Cockatee is coming home. To you, rest in peace, Uncle Calvin. Thanks.
Hello, my beloved HMTV viewers. I'm glad you are watching. And for the new person here, kindly subscribe to join the family. So, following the death of our beloved reggae legend Calvin George Scott, known professionally as Coco T, who tragically passed away on March 11th, 2025, at the age of 65. His wife, Malvia Scott, confirmed that he died of cardiac arrest at a hospital in Broward, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Coco T had been battling lymphoma since 2019 and had recently suffered from pneumonia. Born on September 3, 1959, in Rocky Point, Clarendon Parish, Jamaica, Coco T began his musical journey singing in church and school choirs. He gained prominence in the mid-1980s with hits like Rocking Dolly and I Lost My Sonia. Throughout his career, he was celebrated for his smooth vocals and socially conscious lyrics. In 1997, Coco T founded his own label, Roaring Lion, and continued to produce music that resonated with fans worldwide. He was also known for his support of fellow artists, including Buju Banton and Sizzla. In 2008, he released the song Barack Obama in support of the U.S. presidential candidate. Coco T was laid to rest on Sunday, April 6, 2025, during a Thanksgiving service at the Verandah in Clarendon Park, Clarendon, Jamaica. The service commenced at 1 p.m. and was attended by hundreds of fans, family members, and fellow musicians who gathered to honor his life and contributions to reggae music. Artists such as Capleton, Shabba Ranks, Josey Wales, and Charlie Chaplin were present to pay their respects. Coco T passed away on March 11, 2025, in Florida at the age of 65. Fans in the reggae community continue to mourn the loss of this iconic artist. May his soul continue resting in eternal peace.